What is up, Budget Billers? I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. 2021 is almost to an end, and we continue to have new developments across the world. For this new record-breaking COVID cases in Florida, to now the Republicans and the Democrats are thinking of working together when it comes to passing a new stimulus bill sometime in 2022. Well, today we have information of lawmakers on both sides of the aisle that want to pass a new stimulus bill in response to the new COVID variant strain that's called Omicron. As this new variant strain continues to wreak havoc across the world, lawmakers believe that at least one more stimulus bill for the American people needs to be passed in the early part of next year. Now, we also have updated information from a top health official in regards to the days ahead in the U.S. And last but not least, guys, hey, as we come to the end of this year, we continue to have more local governments offering stimulus checks or stimulus relief aid. Now, this is all happening while we continue to wait for Congress to pass the next stimulus package, which once that happens, we will learn more if they can add a fourth stimulus check. And so far, that bill does not include another check. But members of Congress are calling for another stimulus bill after they complete the passing of the Build Back Better plan. Now, as usual, guys, I will continue to keep you guys posted. But if you end up liking this video today, go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now, let's go ahead and jump right back into this video. Hey guys, real quick, I wanted to ask you guys for your support on my new channel that I will be launching next year. It's called Budget Bill Finance. I am going to be talking about growing your wealth, investing in stocks and real estate, as well as showing you guys what I am doing outside of YouTube. So if you want to be a part of that channel, be so kind and hit the subscribe button. I hope to see you guys there. Now that link will be down below in the description. Okay guys, Omicron has caused some damage over the holidays. This article right here says Omicron hits airline crews and sparks hundreds of Christmas weekend flights cancellations. Now, the U.S. airlines have canceled hundreds of flights over the Christmas holiday weekend, citing an increase in COVID cases among COVID crews members of these airlines. Now, airlines offered flight crews extra pay to pick up extra trips, so that's good to see. But carriers have asked for the CDC to lower its recommended quarantine period for fully vaccinated staff. Now, right here it says that more than 7,300 flights were delayed or canceled just on Sunday, and hospitalizations jumped in some states. Now, more than 7,300 flights were delayed or canceled across the nation on Sunday amid the latest Omicron coronavirus surge. Now, about 1,400 flights entering, leaving, or flying within the United States were canceled, and about 5,900 flights were delayed. According to the tracking website FlightAware, more than 4,000 flights were delayed or canceled on Christmas Day, as days of scheduling nightmares left holiday travelers scrambling for a new flight. Now, Delta, United, as well as JetBlue have blamed the Omicron variant for staffing problems that led to flight cancellations. Now, this was very unexpected. United spokesman said that flight delays and cancellations have been a reoccurring thing this year as airlines have ramped up schedulings. Thousands of workers were driven from the industry last year when air travel collapsed, and staffing has not kept up with the resurgence that they currently have in demand right now. So yes, if you are flying over the holidays, you probably missed your flight. But I hope everyone was able to travel back home safely, back to their home states or home cities to be back with their families. We continue to see surges in the COVID cases as well as the Omicron cases, but I'll continue to keep saying that the good news is that the Omicron variant does not perceive to be as deadly as the Delta variant that we seen a couple of months ago. So that continues to be some good news. But the government as well as other officials continue to push COVID vaccines as well as the booster shot. And I will go ahead and tell you guys, I am scheduled today to get my own booster shot as well. So keep me in your prayers that I won't get sick from getting this booster shot. But hopefully I'll be able to provide another video for you guys coming later today or tomorrow. Also in COVID news, guys, Florida breaks another record for COVID cases. I mean, they continue to break these COVID cases, but I am not hammering on Florida because I live in Texas, and you guys know that these are the top two states that continue to break records of COVID cases among all other 50 states. But Florida broke another single-day record for new COVID cases on Thursday as the Omicron variant continues to drive a surge in infections. The state reported 31,758 cases to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention database on Thursday. The previous high was 27,000 in August when the Delta variant swept through the state of Florida. Now, the statewide positivity rate rose to 13.8% for the week, up from 5.3% from the prior week. The country has seen several COVID cases, record breakings of Omicron variant becoming the most dominant strain over the last month. And early research suggests that the new variant has caused less severe illnesses than other strains, at least for fully vaccinated individuals. Now on to some stimulus update news, guys. Hey, we have some more news regarding more stimulus checks or even stimulus relief aid. We have right here, this article talks about a cash boost. Thousands of families start receiving up to $3,000 stimulus checks, but you want to know exactly if you will be eligible to receive one. Now it says that thousands of Americans have received a stimulus boost worth up to $3,000. Now these stimulus checks are a part of the Seattle Relief Fund, which have gone out to nearly 9,400 residents in Seattle, Washington. Now it says that to qualify, Seattle residents ages 18 and older must have sent applications by the November 15th deadline. Now it says that also those who applied must have had an income under 50% of Seattle's area median income, which is less than $40,500 for an individual or $57,000 for a family of four. Now, how much will you get depends on your family size. For example, the city has provided $1,000 to 5,500 adults, $2,000 to 827 two-person adult households, as well as $3,000 for 2,980 households with children or adult dependents in the house. Now, nearly 50 community organizations focused on equitable outreach for both in-person and over the phone to help thousands apply for this crucial funding. And now, more than ever, this cash assistance will help pay for groceries, bills, and housing, according to the mayor, Jenny Durkin. Now, while it's unclear if more payments are scheduled to go out in the future, the city said that it would be reviewing applications between November the 16th and November the 29th. And here we are on December the 27th, and the city so far has received a total of 63,672 submissions during the application window. Now they're saying that it would start sending out the one-time direct payments following December the 9th after making decisions on the applications that were submitted. Now, Seattle is just one of the several cities and states sending out direct payments ahead of Christmas, which we already know we are already past that particular date so far. But, for example, California also started sending out their latest batch of 794,000 stimulus checks worth up to more than $568 million just last week. And Maine was another state that will continue to send out stimulus checks of $285 through the end of this year, which we only have about 5 more days left. So guys, we also have thousands of eligible residents in St. Louis, Missouri that were able to start applying for $500 stimulus checks over this past weekend. So yes, guys, that is just a little bit of news in regards to more stimulus relief aid being sent out to residents across the world. And right here, this article was specifically going for $3,000 sent over to people in Seattle, as well as the California stimulus checks that were just mailed out, as well as stimulus checks of $285 sent to those people or individuals in the state of Maine, as well as eligible residents in St. Louis, Missouri. So again, as we continue to receive more news and information in regards to stimulus checks for different government and local states and cities around the world, world, I will continue to keep you guys posted as usual. But what about the future social spending bill? Well, we already know that because of Senator Joe Manchin, he has killed that bill from being able to be signed by Christmas Day. And there's no signs that we are going to have that signed by the end of this year. But the Democrats are hoping that they can get Joe Manchin on board sometime in early January. But in addition to that, guys, we do have a GOP lawmaker. He is opening the door for a new funding bill to combat Omicron. Yes, guys, Representative Tom Cole of Oklahoma said on Wednesday that Congress may move on legislation early next year to provide more resources to tackle the rising number of COVID-19 cases amid the spread of the Omicron variant. And in an interview with Bloomberg Sound On podcast, reporter Jack Fitzpatrick asked Cole whether Congress would respond to the increase in case count of the COVID-19. Well, he said that my guess is a yes. He added that he has spoken with the Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra about taking action early in the new year. He said that I think if you actually look at what's happening, that's probably, spot on, if anything, he added. So yeah, I think so, and it ought to be bipartisan. Cole noted that the Democrats passed the last COVID-19 relief package, which included some $1.9 trillion in spending on their own. But Cole's comments come as the United States seeing a surge in COVID-19 cases amid the spread of the Omicron variant, which now makes up the large majority of all new cases. Right here we have a GOP lawmaker calling for a new stimulus bill to be provided in the new year, and he wants it to be bipartisan, which is a good thing because we also saw another House Democrat calling on Congress to pass another COVID relief package as well. And so this article right here says that Representative Jamal Bowen, a progressive freshman Democrat from New York, is calling on Congress to pass another COVID-19 relief package as the country marks 800,000 deaths from the virus and the threat of the Omicron variant. It continues to grow in this country. Now, in a letter to the House Democrat leadership shared first with CNN, he said that we now lost 800,000 American lives to COVID-19, double the number that we lost in World War II. I didn't even know that, guys, but this number is shocking and cannot continue to climb without another federal intervention, Bowman writes in this particular letter. He also says that our defense budget is $770 billion a year, but we are not doing enough to defend ourselves against a global pandemic that is killing us directly and indirectly through the mental health crisis that it has created. So again, guys, this is what I'm talking about, that we have the Republicans wanting to work with the Democrats because they both want to pass another stimulus bill in the new year, and they want to do it early in the new year. They don't want to wait till later in the new year, but they want to do it sometime in January or February. And we also saw that the GOP lawmaker, he wants it to be bipartisan. So I think that if we can successfully get the Republican lawmakers to work with the Democratic lawmakers together in order to realize that this COVID is not going away anytime soon, and it is causing more deaths in this country, more than any wars that we have seen in the past few years have caused. Hopefully they can both get together and pass a new stimulus bill, and then hopefully they can also provide another fourth stimulus check. We already know that we are still waiting on Congress to pass the Build Back Better agenda, or the social spending bill, and hopefully they are projected to pass that bill sometime in early January if they can get Senator Joe Manchin to get on board with that bill. But in addition to that, these particular lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are calling for a new stimulus bill specifically related to fighting the COVID-19 cases in this country. But again, guys, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that we should pass the Build Back Better agenda first and then go ahead and introduce a new bill and hopefully be able to add a new stimulus check, a fourth stimulus check, if the Build Back Better agenda is not able to negotiate another stimulus check within that bill itself? Let me know down below, guys, what you think about this new bill as well as the Build Back Better agenda. I believe that they should, because these COVID cases are not going away anytime soon, but we are still expected to be in the endemic portion of this COVID-19 sometime in mid-2022. But until then, prices continue to go up, inflation continues to go up, and some people are just unable to afford the things and services offered in this country right now because of the increase from the inflation. But again, guys, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I'm curious to see what you guys think about all of this news in this video. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.